Double the pleasure, double the fun, baby. We've got our Mr. Science Boy. Look at him. He's got a big old diaper. That's weird. Let's open this thing up because I am actually pretty excited to have these guys. However, I'm very upset to not have April 1st. 2nd April 1st. However, back in the box, we got some photos of the figure in action. I think we've seen these before. They're online somewhere doing stuff on the internet. And then you get him in this orange gear and you get him in his lab coat with, oh God, come on. Do we get another, oh Jesus, so many containers of ooze that we'll be able to make that scene from the second movie. Bottom of the box, we've got everybody involved. Look at all those people. Thank you all. But we're not here to look at boxes, folks, because we see boxes on the internet all the time. Boxy, go bye-bye. Look at that. We got a lab scene. Pretty sweet. It's just a generic thing, but maybe it's not. It's got TGRI canisters in there. It's not a 112 scale thing, is it? What is this from? Anyway, it's gone. Boys in the box, boys in the box. Let's cut them out. These boys in the box. Professor Jordan Perry, a figure you think you'd never want to get, but hey, here we are. This is the age of collectors for stuff. One of the main reasons to get this set is for world building. Let me show you why. We've got quite a few accessories floating around in here. I got some shadows because my ninja boys are over here. I'm kind of overwhelmed with the insane detail and quality behind these figures. Now, I had both sets of Kinos and broke a hand off of both sets of Kinos, so hopefully that doesn't happen here with Mr. Perry. Professor, sorry. We've got a lot of accessories. Let's start getting into these things. We got the hard hat looking just fine. It's pretty basic. And by world building, I mean, look at all these accessories. You can build a full lab for anybody. There's a lot of reuse stuff here that we've seen from the Universal Monsters. You actually get 2 of these things for whatever reason. I don't know why. It just seems like now we're just filling in, like there's the other one. We're just filling in the box with extra stuff. You get, on the right side of the box, you get a right hand, gripping hand. It's kind of a semi-relaxed gripping hand. Then you get a canister of ooze, which of course you gotta have if you're talking Ninja Turtles. I mean, come on, you're gonna make a Ninja Turtle figure and not give them a canister? This is incredibly detailed as well. Look, there's like real notes on there that obviously just kind of got diluted by going down to the scale, but this is great. Action figure photographers are gonna have such a blast with this stuff. You can use this for so many different things. It's so generic that you can just do whatever you want. And if you want to support the show, you can do it in style, baby. There's like 3 or 4 different designs of this shirt on my website. Link is in the description and the pinned comment of the video. So go check it out. See, there's all kinds of other shirts over there, but you can rock it out and be cool, like me. I'm the cool guy. You got more bottles of stuff to do things with. You can mix your potions, orangish, I don't know, whatever, amber bottles. And they are technically different sizes. So this is like a little bit bigger than the last one. And then you get this rounded one. So these are super cheap, basic parts, but I mean, what else are you gonna put in there with him? I don't know. And you get this, which again, is something we've basically seen from the Donatello set. You get this one with this kind of weird tip. I don't know science stuff like that. That's not the kind of science I knew. And you get this one, which is a recolor of something we've seen for Donatello as well. So you get 2 of this hand. This is the same hand. So that's, yeah, that's kind of lame. And if you look at the box, he comes with a large gripping hand on the left side, and all the promo images do the same thing. Unfortunately, we just don't get that in the box, so we're gonna have to do it ourselves, I guess. On by default, he's got a pretty tight gripping hand for whatever. If you got the Shredder from this movie, you can put that dandelion in his hand, and if you don't, like me, you sold it because you were like, no, I don't want him. I used to be hard into the movie stuff, and then I kind of switched over to toon stuff, and now I'm in trouble because I'm missing some of the movie things. But look at these guys. Let's start from the beginning of the movie. This one, when he's out in the field, he's looking at stuff. He's doing things. He's saying, hey, maybe, is there gonna be like edits and stuff because I tend to ramble? And I'm like, hey, I can relate. Look at this face. Look at it. Okay. I thought that maybe as far as the humans that NECA has made, that Doc Brown was one of the best ones they've ever made. He still is one of the best. I thought he was the best. This is now the best. Look at that skin. that face, that matte finish. Like, I need to get this thing so close to the camera. Look, he's got a 5 o'clock shadow. How many manufacturers are trying to do that? And how many of them can do that? The only thing that's weird is maybe the hair looks a little Play-Doh, but that's, you know, what else are you gonna do? How else are you gonna do that? This is, I cannot get over it. I mean, when I was taking him out of the plastic, I was thinking like, okay, this looks like a little human inside this box. All right, anyway, we need to move on. The number one thing to be careful of is this badge, because it's not like part of the sculpt. So that has potential to break off, so be careful with that. Diaper is very obvious. This is pretty extreme on the diaper. It's kind of too much. On the back, it looks okay. The front looks hilarious. But the details, I cannot get over this. This is really some of the best stuff that NECA's done. They're using orange plastic to go as a base, which is good because, as you can see, yeah, we're gonna get some chipped paint. Having the plastic underneath is great. It's all dirtied up. This is really, really good. My goodness, I can't get over it. All right, on to the next one. This one, look at that. Same as the other one, but the face is a little bit different. If you like the other face, here's one that's like it. It's honestly, it's insane. And doing teeth at this scale has got to be really, really hard, but there's just enough coming through that it's probably okay. But I cannot get over the quality behind the skin and the face and the wrinkles and the 5 o'clock shadow and the pores. I mean, you have freaking pores in the skin. This is insane. The rest of the body looking good. This lab coat, he's got his goods on underneath. So you cannot go without the lab coat. You almost could. It's kind of, I mean, he probably didn't ever have that look in the movie, but if you had replaceable arms, then you could have him in his shirt. Then you got like a nice alternative, you know, like generic person in the background if you need them. The paint to do this kind of shirt has got to be pretty hard anyway to make it look right and to always line up. So we're seeing some inconsistencies here, but that's a tough pattern on a 112-ish figure to really get right. Got some nice leather shoes looking real good. Very impressed. I mean, it's like every time I get a NECA thing like this, like a movie thing, I'm impressed. This is why I like the brand. I mean, come on. $59 for this 2-pack. You get 2 figures. That's $30 each. It's crazy. No brand's doing this. I cannot get over this. How do the glasses work? You can see on the side of his head, there's actually little holes there, so his glasses are gonna be able to go in. And when I put glasses on Donatello, I always get the best comments of people being like, it's the best, it's exactly what you should do. And nobody ever blocks me because of that. Look at that! Holy smokes! That is really, really good. Now, these glasses don't have earpieces. They just kind of go into those holes. So it might be tricky to try to get them on other figures. Probably won't work. And there you go. He's got his readers on now, so he can kind of look over his glasses, look down at the readers. That is a classic look. That's kind of how you expect him to look. God bless. It's just so good. I know that the video here is going to do a pretty good job of showing the details in there, but I promise you, there's nothing like seeing it in person. I hope that if this is something you're liking now, that you were able to get him, or you can get him at a good deal. What am I trying to say? He's gonna... This was a NECA Store exclusive, so it's gonna be really hard to get a hold of this guy now. Maybe people will break him apart and you can buy one. Maybe they'll be nice and sell one for $30. But there he is with his babies. Look at that. Oh, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to get this guy in full action mode, because this is an action figure. So of course he's got double jointed elbows. He's got full waist articulation. Look at that. He's got crunch. He is now part of the Ninja Turtles, folks, so check it out. He's got the articulation that you wouldn't expect out of a guy like this. He doesn't need it. He just needs to stand there, but he can do some pretty sweet stuff, man. God bless. It's just better than it should be. That's just the facts, okay, folks? That's gonna do it. If you want to see more movie Ninja Turtle reviews, then click the top link there. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.